Got a big screen TV with PlayStation 2 and 3, just a handful of games, maybe 20. I've got the Blu-ray collection for the Blu-ray player behind the television there. That remote is for this piece of shit light that doesn't do anything and looks like laminate death, bioluminescent, haze operating Scythian garbage. The gateway isn't plugged into anything because I need an adapter, and this one in the middle, the Samsung in the middle, has a broken HDMI port that's keeping me from daisy chaining it to this one, this other Samsung. There's an iPod with speakers that is currently hooked up to the headphone jack right here. There are two USB ports here used for this phone and the phone I'm holding. There's a graphing calculator hooked into the third one, and room for one more device, probably a flash drive. I've got a Nintendo DS and a Nintendo 3DS that can connect to the computer. Only the 3DS can connect to the computer, but both of them do contain wireless. This remote for the iPod thing is broken. What else do we have here? There's a video camera plugged into the back of the computer. Way back here, you can see where all the keyboard, mouse, Ethernet cable. Looks like I've got another USB device. I don't know what it is. That's the camera and the mouse. I've got 4 speaker connections plugged in: bass, speaker 1, auxiliary speaker, and something else. Your guess is as good as mine. I just did that today. I've never done it before. I've never used more than one speaker output. And down here are the computer monitors, 2 DVI and 2 HDMI. It used to be 3 HDMI, but one of them was plucked out by the service repair mail job that I did. I've got these 2 Logitech speakers and this subwoofer that came together. And I've got this thing that I did just buy a power adapter for so that I can turn it on. Once I get my computer fixed, I'll be able to listen to it. Power this one up too. And this subwoofer here has a switch in the back, which is right about there. It does get static though, so there's a little work to do on figuring out why that is. I may need to get it serviced, which would be a nightmare and get me a worse one every time. Over here on this desk, I have a Windows pre-XP computer with no CRT, and a University Gateway Windows XP computer that the service technician deleted all my quantum mechanics projects on and all my Warcraft 3 work without notifying me that he would be doing so there are no backups. I also have a wireless printer here, a home office printer that is busted as shit. Printed one thing and then never worked again. I've got a battery pack for the laptop that I showed you. Oh, the laptop I didn't show you. And here's the laptop. It's got Ethernet cable. It's got a connection to the bass amp for Rocksmith. It's got a power cable and a remote there. Logitech is unused. I have several parts that are not what I need. Like, see how this is double? I need it female to female or male to female for this to all sort itself out. And I've got an overclock key. I don't know what it is. There was no manual with the machine that I bought to install that motherboard, and a bunch of serial numbers. You don't want those. A bunch of really cool stuff that I got from the last 30 zillion years to install. I have moved my mobile desk to the wall right there. I have a couple of instruments here, a euphonium and a trombone, which I intend to put in the music practice spot with a music stand right about here. I've got a case for the Phantom that I disassembled because the fans were fatal, and a Logitech wireless, not wireless, it's a USB wired Cyborg, I think it's a Cyborg joystick that I need a USB hub for. I've got a bunch of toys for my niece when she's in 6th grade. I'm going to take her from my sister and make her into a super genius. The bedroom, I've moved the books into the bedroom. I've also moved the 2 clothing cabinets from the closet into the bedroom, and I'm using the closet now for parts storage. All these clothes up here will have to be moved out of the closet and somewhere safe because the parts don't like dust. The parts that were stored up here
are now stored down here in this box. I need a couple more trunks to buy parts, distribute parts, and arrange parts. I used a lot of cables today, man. I've never done this much cabling work in one day, and I'm kind of shot. Hopefully they can pay me for everything I've done, and I can continue fixing at cost. Thank you.